What up? It's your man, Godly Mind State, man. We back at it again. The freedom fight continues. Okay. Now, I got a story. This story is out of Milwaukee. It's about this brother right here, man. He didn't even have a run-in with the police. The police had a run-in with him. We already know what the final result was. He ended up shot. At least he didn't die though. But I'm gonna let him speak on his behalf. Then I'll get back with my commentary of the situation. With this shit.
We all should be safe in our own homes. We all should be able to sleep at night safe in our homes. No matter what crime is going on outside of our homes, I shouldn't have to worry about going to my back door. Opening my back door and being shot by a straight bullet by an officer who had no regard for no one in my home, no one in my house. I have 4 daughters in this house. I have a girlfriend that cares about me in this house. They shot directly into my home. And for that, I want this officer fired. I want him fired. Simple and plain. Telling me they're gonna have to do surgery. They put me under. You wake up, shackled to a bed. And you was an innocent bystander. You were shot. You wake up surrounded by officers while shackled to a bed, shot by officers.
All right. So now you see what happened right there on that, man. Now it's a shame. It's really a shame. No matter what the circumstances are. But I'm gonna get into this article just to see. Let me see. Hold on.
I think as a team we all took it hard. But we know how huge it is, how big of a.
But I am gonna get into the article. It say a man shot by a Milwaukee police officer chasing another man who allegedly fled from a traffic stop said he was shackled to a hospital bed for hours before being released from custody. Now that's crazy. He was at home, bro. Tari Davis, 41, said he wants the officer who shot him fired, and that he exemplifies the reason that people flee from the police in the first place. This is not new. This has been happening for quite some time in this community. Davis said at a news conference in front of his house on the 3200 block of North 26th Street, where he was shot about 1:30 a.m. Sunday. It says, you wonder why we run. Yeah, you wonder why we run, and why people like myself and anybody who's speaking up against it, why Colin Kaepernick took a knee. You wonder why, man, because okay. So say the dude did flee the crime scene and ran to the man's house. Still, you gotta have enough discretion as an officer to let him go if he run into somebody's house or not. At least you can't come in there blazing, shooting into somebody's house, man. That don't make no sense at all. How you putting, so in order to catch one dude, you're gonna put a whole family life at risk in order to catch one criminal. It seemed to me like you out here looking for a body anyway. You just caught the wrong one this time. But it says you wonder why we run. You wonder why there's police chases. That's what David said. They're definitely afraid of stopping. They're definitely afraid of what could happen next. Man, I totally agree, man. You know, it's a cringe-worthy situation anytime a brother is involved with the police. The odds is 50-50, and that's an awful odd of meeting another human being and it not coming out right. 50-50. It's a 50-50 chance that something bad gonna happen to you, and you know, a slight lesser percentage that you gonna get killed, but it's still a percentage that you might get killed fucking with this shit, bro. That's why it's important that we point this shit out every time it come around, and we be vigilant about it. But I'm gonna get more into the article. It says, according to Milwaukee police and a criminal complaint, about 20 minutes before the shooting, officers began pursuing a vehicle after the driver fled from a traffic stop in the 27th block of West Townsend Avenue. During the chase, the driver, Kevin Brown, 22, weaved in and out of traffic, ran red lights and at speeds between 65 and 70 miles per hour, and nearly struck several vehicles, the complaint said. Okay, so you got a wild man on your hand. So that still don't justify you coming in this man house shooting him. Or that don't justify this man get hit from your bullet. It don't matter. Whatever picture you paint. And I'm not gonna disagree that with the fact that this dude, you know, was dangerous. This Kevin Brown dude, I'm not gonna agree or disagree. I don't trust the police word, but I'm just gonna take this for what they word, that, you know, he fled from a traffic stop. But like I said previously, that does not give you any jurisdiction to come in a man's house, an innocent man's house, or on an innocent man's property, and shoot him. And like this man stated in the video, he got his family, 4 daughters in the house, he got his girl in the house. You could have hit any one of those people. So it's no justification for this situation. It said Brown eventually backed into a pursuing officer squad in a alley before crashing into an embankment, fleeing on foot and running into Davis's home. So he did run into the home. An officer chasing Brown toward the house shot at Brown, believing he was reaching for. Of course, they believed he was reaching for a weapon. That's, of course, who didn't see that coming a mile away in the report, in the police write-up, that he was reaching for a weapon, believing that he was reaching for a weapon. So apparently they didn't find no weapon. Apparently it wasn't no weapon on the scene. So how in the fuck, what was he? He wasn't reaching for shit. You just wasn't gonna lose it. You just wasn't gonna lose this one. You were gonna get this one. That's just all that was. Ain't no way this nigga was gonna get away from you. It said officer chasing Brown toward the house shot at Brown, believing he was reaching for a weapon, but the bullet struck Davis, who was in close proximity, according to the police. According to the police. So, you know, you always take that with a grain of salt. When asked whether Davis was cleared of any involvement, police spokesman Sergeant Sharonda Grant deferred comment to the Milwaukee County District Attorney Office, which has filed no charges against Davis. So, you know, they still want to try to figure out some kind of way to make this dude Davis involved with this shit. If you can read between the lines, she wouldn't even answer a direct question. Is he exonerated of any charges? She had to defer to somebody that was above her pay grade. So they still want to try to figure out a way to clear this officer, and they gonna try to dirty up Davis' name some kind of way. You know how this shit go. It said Brown was charged Thursday with second-degree recklessly endangering safety, fleeing, eluding an officer, causing property damage, obstructing the officer, and bail jumping, according to the complaint. He was in Milwaukee County Jail with bail set at $10,000, according to jail records. If convicted, he could be sentenced up to 17 and a half years in prison. Davis said he'll pursue legal act. Davis said he'll pursue legal action against the police and described Brown as a good person. So he would not say whether he was in the community with Brown before the shoot. He would not say if he was in communication with Brown before the shoot. So they trying to mix this man up with the shit. Apparently they're gonna try to throw this police shooting on him getting shot by the police. They gonna fix a way to blame it on him. Of course, the officer on desk duty right now. I don't know if I read that part yet or not, but I know he is. Uh, say through tears with crutches nearby, Davis described the shooter saying he, like other people in the neighborhood, could hear the pursuit and ensuing commotion, and that he was shot as soon as he opened his back door. So it is what it is. So as soon as he opened his back door, bam, he got shot. Cause the police was shooting at the dude who was running. But when somebody shoot at they you understand? When you shooting into somebody's house, you endangering everybody in the house. So, and like I said earlier, if you're an officer of the law, that's supposed to be part of your DNA. Discretion should be part of your DNA if you're an officer of the law. So why is discretion not a part of your DNA? Why can't you, you know what I'm saying, choose between right and wrong in certain situations? Or is that the right move that you've been trained to do, to go ahead and shoot? Especially if you see another one, there two of them. I tend to have to think there. I think my mind tend to go there. They say, oh, don't let me skip. He said he was shot in the stomach. Hold on one second. They said he was shot in the stomach and the bullet exited his left hip. It hurts to breathe. It hurts to talk, Dave said. It hurts to laugh. It hurts to cry right now. Yeah, you seen the tears when he was up there speaking in front of the camera. The shit hurt. He said residents need police protection, but we should all be safe in our own homes, no matter what crime is going on outside. I very much agree. If I got any safe space at all on this earth, it should be where I lay my head at to sleep, bro. If I can't go nowhere outside of these four walls and feel like this is mine and ain't nobody got no right inside of this more than me, I control whatever happening here. It's when you at home. You supposed to feel like that at home. That's your domain. So for this man to get shot inside of his house, you know, ain't no justification in that. They weren't even serving no warrant on this man. They were chasing somebody else to his house. Understand that. For all y'all Blue Lives Matter people and all y'all people who sympathize with the police and shit, man, make this shit make sense to yourself. See the truth for a change. Don't come at me with all that bullshit. See the truth for a change. Alright, it said, I shouldn't have to worry about opening my back door and being shot by a stray bullet by an officer who had no regard for no one inside my home. I agree. He had no regard for it. He don't know what's going on in that man's home, man. He don't know. Once a bullet is straight, that bitch is straight and it'll hit whatever it want to hit. So he did that with no regard for anything, for anybody's safety but his own. And he was safe. You safe. If somebody running away from you, officer, you are safe. So there's no point in pulling your gun and shooting that man. Even if you were shooting the dude, that one got away. If you couldn't catch him athletically, he got away. Catch him again, he'll do some. Apparently, look at his rap sheet. He gonna do some more shit. You'll have another chance to catch him. But let him get away. Don't shoot in nobody's house. Don't open fire at the man back door. You understand, Jack? It's appalling. The behavior of these people, man. And that's why the system is not broken. It's fixed correctly and properly. That's why it got to be destroyed. Starting from every aspect of the system got to be destroyed, man. In order for anything to be justified, in my eyes, the whole system got to be destroyed, and we got to create a new, better system with. And I was listening, and I don't want to go back to kings and queens and one sector of people run everything now, but I definitely want this shit to be dispersed evenly. The power Cause if you disperse the power evenly, the money gonna be dispersed evenly. And even to a point where everybody essential needs is taken care of, and that's not part of what you gotta worry about. And that definitely start with the fucking check. But I ain't even gonna go down that route. Listen, he said himself, he said his cell phone and other property were confiscated, and no one in his family was called to tell them if he was dead or alive. Wow. Davis also said his 14-year-old daughter was handcuffed, thrown to the ground, and taken into custody for more than 7 hours. His baby girl, man. His daughter, man. 14 years old. What in the fuck? So you shoot her daddy, then you lock her up in custody. That's fucking torture, and she gonna have PTSD behind this shit, and a great enough reason to hate the police for the rest of your life. That's a lot of different offenses that I ain't even touched on and just running them off the top of my head right now. But those are three of the most top ones right there. For you wonder why somebody would hate the police. You wonder why this 14-year-old girl, 35 years from now, 20 years from now, right now to this day, hate the police. Well, look, you just shot her daddy and locked her up for it. You didn't lock the nigga up who shot her daddy. You locked her up for her daddy getting shot, and you locked her daddy up for getting shot from one of your people. So you wonder why I come on here and make a video about the police? Well, pay the fuck attention. Look what the fuck is going on. No, I don't trust the police. Neither one of them I see. Hell, I don't trust a black police. Because he been indoctrinated into a system that only the Thomas or the Toms damn near gonna get a chance to be. If you look like me to be a police, you got to come in that bitch selling out your the people in your community. Whew, this is crazy, bro. For my family to be treated like this, it hurts me even more, Davis said. Because Davis' injuries are not life-threatening. The shooting is being investigated by the Milwaukee Police Department. Wait a minute. Let me read that again. Because Davis' injuries are not life-threatening, the shooting is being investigated by the Milwaukee Police Department Homicide Division. I want to do that, supposed to say isn't. But it said it is being investigated by the Department Homicide Division, according to the police, who said they will provide a briefing on the shooting within 45 days. I get it. So since it's not life threatening, they can investigate it in their own department. So their own department investigating this. So that's why, you know, it ain't gonna be no charges. It's gonna be, he gonna get the minimum shit that you can get for shooting a brother. He already getting paid leave. He just getting death duty. That's like another strike on his resume, really. He can easily go get on to another precinct close by. Or he got strike. He got validation now. They know he down for the call. He'll put a hole in one. He'll put a hole in the wrong one. If he see the opportunity, and now I know I can do it and get away with it. I don't usually keep up with it like that because it's hard to even register it after it's over with, because so much more shit happening every day. But I would like to try to keep up with this case right here and see, do he get off? I'm guaranteeing I'm about like 84%, 87% right now that he gonna get off of this shit with no implications. They gonna try to figure out a way to charge the brother up in this shit. They already locked him up. They already locked the baby girl up. You know, they already locked the brother up. Took his phone, everything, treated him like a criminal in the hospital there. Even though they came to his house and shot him, they trying to say that. So they trying to let go in the brains of these weird motherfuckers. I ain't even want to feel like doing that, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Let go in the brains of these weird ass police officers of the picture that they trying to paint. So they picture this. They got the dude. They got the dude driving. The dude that the actual criminal. Brown. I think his last name was Brown. He driving, right? So they flashing lights on him. Brown know he a wild nigga. He know he ain't feel like going to jail right now. Brown like, fuck it. If they get me, they get me. But I'm finna go right now. Okay, so Brown hit the gas on these motherfuckers. He do his thing, drive like he playing Grand Theft Auto, the new one that just came out. Running over mailboxes and shit. Understand? This nigga Brown. Okay. Not the man that, not Davis who got shot, but this the nigga Brown. So whatever kind of way, they hem him up. They get close enough, they hem him up where he gotta jump out the car. He get on his feet or on foot. If I say it right. He get on foot. He take off running in some kind of way. He end up at the back door of Davis. So they trying to say that he communicated with Davis. Excuse me, that the guy in high pursuit of his ass. And I just don't believe it. And even if he did call Davis and David answered the phone or whatever, let's play devil advocate for a second. Even if he called Davis and Davis answered the phone and this dude don't know what the fuck going on, bro. He just opened it. The bro probably just called, hey, bro, open the door right quick. I'm finna call, holla at you. Open your back door, bro. So I'm guilty because I fell into that. Because if I know him and he said, open your back door, I'm like, shit, then my boy, open it. No, that don't make me guilty. I don't know the police are behind that, man. So that's even if he even, understand, even if he even got in touch with him. But who's to say that he even reached him? And who's to say if he tried to reach out and contact him while he was on the way to the spot, who say that he even reached him? And so there you go, treating the victim like the criminal again because you questioning him. Why he in the hospital bed? You got him on the investigation for some shit that you did that you supposed to be on the investigation for. Do you understand how the system and why the system got to be totally annihilated, totally burnt down? You got him under investigation for shit what you did. You asking him questions. Why he at your back door? No, bro, you came in my house and shot me. That is the issue here. Not why he at my back door. The issue is why did you not have enough discretion to not fire your weapon into my house? That's the issue. So as long as the powers that be can take a situation and once they get through running it through their media and they propaganda and whatever they cycles that they run it through, and when they give it back to you, it's a whole totally another situation that implicates you as the predator. That system got to be annihilated, bro. It ain't no fixing that. It ain't no fixing that. Only God can fix it, man. Only God can fix that, man. Anyway, man, I'm done. I'm done with that video right there, man. I'm done talking. It's a little bit frustrating. But I pray that this brother, find a way to get his lawsuit shit on, find a way to sue these people and make them be accountable, at least blessed pockets. It ain't enough accountability in the world for somebody coming in your house and taking that safe place away from you and making it to an unsafe place. But at least I pray that he could get his pockets blessed from this situation that he had no control over, that presented itself upon him. And I pray that he can get enough money to take care of his family for a few generations. And I pray that he could do something real positive and real tangible with the money that he getting out of this situation, man. I pray that he can make it, turn it into a blessing for himself. I feel this brother pain. I felt this pain when I looked at the interview, man, and it's just, yeah, man, this is crazy. This is a crazy situation, man. But anyway, it's your boy Godly Mind State, man. I'm done with that. Like, subscribe, share my video. Let me know if you think I'm tripping. Let me know if you think the police were right in this situation. Let me know if you agree with me. And come back again and we'll do this again.